We're on our way to the next place and taking in this beautiful overlook view. And Lloyd decided he needed to be on top of the van.
I gotta get over the tree line.
Where are you?
Okay, I'm coming. Here you go.
Well, this might as well be our intro. So this week we are going to Capitol Reef National Park. Well guys, we made it just outside of Capitol Reef National Park. We're kind of just taking the day to work on some stuff, hang out at camp, but I realized that we haven't shown you guys our campsites in what feels like a really long time, and this is a really awesome one, so I'm going to show you guys around. We're right by this kind of red cliff, and we got Chip here. We got the back doors open because it is super nice today. You can see we're using our Go Treads to level out the van, which is a reason why we went with these ones versus other recovery gear. And then we're a little high up by the door, so I asked Lloyd to put that one there, so it's kind of like my stepping stool. We got the van open, and then on this side we're just surrounded by a bunch of rocks. We have this super awesome built out fire pit over here. Look at how cool this thing is. So we're definitely gonna have a fire tonight. Chip, mountains, red rocks. What more can you ask for? So we have the vent open right now. I'm sorry if you can hear that. But we have kind of dropped the ball on cooking with Alex just because we've been really busy with traveling and everything. So we thought we'd show you what we're having for dinner tonight, since we haven't shown you what we've cooked in a long time. So right here we have our beef cooking, and then we have some white rice cooking here. And then over here I have beautifully displayed for you a can of beans. This one is a blend of red kidney, pinto, and black beans. And then our diced tomatoes, green chili, corn, and we have a medium/small onion chopped up. And this is kind of a meal that we just throw together with like taco type seasoning when we want to have something hearty, but we don't want to like cook. Because the only thing we had to prepare was the onion, and then I just washed all the canned vegetables, and that's it. So we make this meal all the time with chicken. We've never made it with beef before, so this is kind of going to be a first, but you can make it however you want. Like if you want to have a specific type of bean, do that. If you want to add a certain veggie, do that. It's kind of just like a bowl of everything. It's an everything bowl. Isn't that a thing? The beef is almost done, so I'm going to throw in the onions because I like them to be very done and almost like caramelized, I guess. Even though we're not caramelizing them necessarily. So just mix in the onion. And since all the canned things are already cooked, because they're canned, it doesn't really matter when you put them in. You kind of just have to like reheat them. So we're just going to let this sit for a while while we wait for the rice to catch up.
And now for a quick weather update.
It's cold, it's windy, it's snowing.
Thank you, Lloyd, for that brief weather update.
You're welcome, Lloyd. Now back to you in the studio.
In other news, how's dinner coming, Alex?
I cannot take you seriously. So, serious food update. Rice is going well. Still a lot of water in here. So, we're just letting that sit. Beef has been good. We switched spots with them because this burner is a lot smaller and the rice is going to take a while. So, we're just letting this sit, making sure not to overcook the beef while still cooking the onion.
Jim?
Yeah. I need you to get ready to switch them.
Oh, I'm ready.
Go! Okay. So now that that's boiling, I like to switch it back because this little burner will keep it boiling without it overflowing like it just was. So the weather right now is being a little ridiculous, if I say so myself. And it's shaking. Oh no. Lloyd. Okay, thank you. Weather, the wind is shaking the van right now. It's pulling on our vent cover. It's getting a little steamy in here because we don't want it fully open. But dinner is coming along quite well. Alright, I think it is time to put in the veggies. First, I'm going to put in a little spoonful of our minced garlic here, like a tablespoon, not even. Bean time. And tomatoes. Now we're just folding everything in together so we get a nice, even heat on everything. The main seasoning is this carne asada seasoning. It's very salty. I made the mistake the very first time I used it of making tacos, and then we had a lot of leftovers so we didn't want to eat it. It was just really bad. So that's why you always try things when you cook with them for the first time. Alright, then for our additional seasonings, because I can't just use this because this is just too salty on its own, but I still want the flavor, so we got chili powder, paprika, cumin, and garlic. I stir this all together, and I go by taste and color. Color initially, just because I kind of know based on how many times I've made this what the color should be. And then I'll give it a taste when I know it's warm. To top it, we got some cheddar jack cheese and sour cream. This is definitely not a Gordon Ramsay quality dish, I wouldn't say. I think he would say it looks like the dog chewed it up and spit it out.
Looks like it's already been eaten. Where's the fucking basil?
I was just gonna say that. Here, come here. My sister gifted us this temperature thermometer and humidity little rating right there. It's magnetic, so we just have it on the van so we can see temperature, which is obviously that one, and then humidity, and it's at the straight face right now, which means it's not good, but it's not bad. We don't have an actual heater. We have a Mr. Buddy heater that honestly doesn't do anything unless you stand on top of it. So these stoves are like main heater.
Roasted.
Besides the actual van heater in the cab. So we like to shut the vents also to keep the heat in. We don't like keeping the moisture in, but it's sometimes cold. So back to what we're doing. First, rice. I like to do at least half full rice. This is Lloyd's bowl, so we're giving him a little more. Okay. And then my bowl, because no matter how much less I give myself, I always need him to finish it. I'm going to keep that covered so the moisture stays in there so it doesn't just stick and dry out. And now time for the goods. It's glistening. Alright. So usually I spill when I do this like I just did. But I refuse to do it the proper way. Now, Hopping time. Boy, you're gonna have a hard time scooping yours. So I know this wasn't traditional cooking with Alex, but I hope you like this little hidden gem of our Mexican style everything bowl. Well, our time at Capitol Reef is officially over. I know it wasn't as adventurous as we usually are, but that's okay. Everybody needs a break. So, before we end, our momentous postcard with the only thing that we did in the park, the scenic drive, and our sticker. Ah, it's cold. I think right here. Yay, Capitol Reef! Okay, let's go in bed.